Hello and welcome to another video with me, Mayhem Trades, where I'm trying to be financially independent, started only with 500 bucks. So yeah, today is a recap video, so there is no trading today. And we're simply just going to go through the last week and how I actually performed and what I can improve on and what my overall like thoughts and what should I improve. So yeah, so starting by the last week's stats, you can see this is like what we did last week. Last week, the first win in Monday was a win. We won 1.4k, and then we have like two losses, minus 1R, which is 500 bucks, and then Tuesday was a break-even day, and then we finished Friday by like half percent, and then we finished Friday by a small loss. It was a mistake, but yeah, whatever. So this is the overall stats. It's look like 37%. Yeah, the PNL is negative. Profit factor is also bad. Yeah, this is not good. We need to lock in. Hello. So yeah, let's get into the recap. So for this recap, we're going to divide it into two parts. The first part, I'm going to explain how I'm managing my risk for these challenges. And the second part, I'm going to go through like my ideas about last week and the result that we got and how we can improve them. So yeah, so let's start first by explaining how I'm doing my risk currently. So currently we have 150k account or 50k challenge. And what I'm doing is I'm risking 500 bucks for each trade. So in order for me to pass, I need to make 6R. And in order for me to blow the account, I need to lose 4R. So those are the parameters that I'm working with right now. And for the challenge that we already have, we're already down to 3 minus 3R. And we only have 1R left to trade with. And yeah, I think this first account, I feel like we're going to blow it. But that's fine because right now we're just figuring out the strategy and how we're going to go through stuff. And my idea is for the other, like for the second account and third account, also just learning and keep the same risk around $500. If for some reason we blow these three accounts without passing and without getting any funded account, then for the fourth and fifth account, we're going to change our risk to instead of 500 to 400 or to even 250. It just depends. If we blow them without, yeah, if we blow these three, like without having any funded account, I'm going to see if like by then we already have like a stable strategy that we can rely on. Like we have a specific system that we're going to work with. Because this is a high risk. Because we essentially just risking $500 cash to like maintain, like get the best return we can. And if we have like a solid strategy, you're probably just going to go with this side. If we're still figuring stuff out, we're probably just going to go with the 250 and then take stuff slowly. That's the idea that I'm going to be handling these challenges. And yeah, probably this idea, I won't change it in the next recap. So probably just going to handle stuff like this for now, because I don't know what's exactly going to happen next. We might end up doing a comeback and actually pass this first challenge, although I doubt it. But yeah, that does not matter. Next week, Sweden is going to show us what's actually going to happen. So yeah, that's the first part of the video. And for the second part, about my trading strategy in this last week. So for this last week, actually, it wasn't that good of a week. We had first day was a winner, and we won like across 2.5 R. And then we had a loser for the second day, which is 1 R. Yeah, it's like counting for the fees. Also, we had another loser, which is also like 1.1 R. And then for the, yeah, we have a break-even day where like we lost around, I don't know, minus. It was like around 1.3 R. Essentially just fees again. Speaking about fees, I need to figure out what to do about them, but yeah, I'll come back to that later. And for the last day, we lost around, I think, yeah, let's just call it 1 R, minus 1 R. So that will leave us we have only 1 R left. So one trade, if we lose it, we blow it. If we win, we can like keep trading. And for this previous week, for the first day which is Monday, we traded an A plus setup. And for the second day, it was a momentum setup. Also for this one, it also was a momentum setup. And for this break even, we actually traded an A plus setup, and then we followed it with a momentum. And for this last day, we traded a momentum setup, and then we followed it with an A plus setup. So this is like the structure how we traded. And looking at it, it looks like the momentum setup, like the return on the momentum setups is actually pretty bad. So we currently have two options. Either we can simply just, for our strat, we simply just check because currently we have the momentum and we have the A plus setup. It's either focus on the A plus setup. For the A plus setup, we have our win rate is around 40%, 40 or I don't know, 35%. And with the risk to reward is like 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. This is for the A plus setup. This is like the setups I have over the previous months. And for the momentum setup, it's actually have a good win rate. It's around 50 to 60%, but the risk to reward is only like 1 to 1. So the best approach, I think, is to only focus on the A plus setup. But, and there is a huge but, if we did that, we already know the numbers for this one. If we did that, we're simply going to like corner ourselves with one thing because the A plus setup are good, but they don't happen like more often. I think what I'm going to do, like at least for this next week, I'm going to trade the momentum setup just for this next week, and I'm going to increase my R instead of 1 to 1. I'm going to make it 1 to 1.5, counting also the fees. And then we're going to see what's going to happen by the end of the week. And if I did perform good, or if the strategy actually give us some payouts. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And by the end of the next week, we're going to discuss it and see if was it like a good approach or not. Because the majority of people just do go where their strength is. And I know like our ace setup are very strong and give good return. But we need to attack our weaknesses and eliminate them. And yeah, find your weakness and eliminate it, and then we can have like an overall good strategy. That's what my where I'm at my headspace right now. So we're simply just going to trade the momentum for next week and see what's actually going to happen. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to wrap this recap. I don't have any idea other idea to discuss. But overall, our discipline was perfect this week. And we took all the trades that we needed to take. We didn't hesitate. We didn't move our stop loss. We didn't panic. Everything was under control. So yeah, my ideal idea of next week is just do the same as we did this week and just stick to the momentum and not get like seduced by the A+ setup. Okay? So yeah, that's the plan for next week. And that will be it for me today. I will see you guys in a month. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And just if you have any questions, just leave them below and I'll make sure to respond to them in the next video. Okay, guys, see you on Monday.